Hello, culés, and welcome to FC Barcelona Central. I am your host, Pedro, and if you are here, you are witnessing a transformational period in our club. We got a potential worth of a key new signing to the inside scoop on our sporting director's high priority. Now, let's not waste any time and let's talk about how FC Barcelona is doing some big piece of business and they want to wrap up before this month and is the renewal of Frankie de Jong's contract. According to Gigantes, the Blaugrana club intends to finalize an agreement with the Dutch player in the middle of this week to extend his deal. This operation isn't just about keeping a key player, but it's also going to have some significant positive economic effects for our club. De Jong's continuity isn't just a sporting reason, though he's definitely a big piece for this club in this new Hansi Flick's project. This extension will also allow the club to improve his financial fair play situation by restructuring his contract. Barca will gain crucial margin to register players and reinforce the squad for the upcoming 2025-2026 season. Frankie current contract expire in June 2026, so a year from now. And for months now, the sporting management has been working on an extension that would lighten the salary burden in the short term to ensure the permanence of the Dutch international, who has been one of the best players and also one of the team's captain. This is a very smart move by the club, addressing both the sporting and financially situation both at the same time. And with the Joan Garcia incorporation now being official, and Nico Williams signing up but confirmed, awaiting the board to pay the 62 million release clause, our sporting executives are finalizing another deal for this upcoming season, and it is the one of a much more affordable and about a really underrated player. We're talking about Rooney Bargi, the 19-year-old Swedish right winger born in Kuwait from FC Copenhagen. This talented player's contract with the Danish team expires next December, making his price very accessible. He's made it clear that he wants a new change of scenery and will not renew his contract. FC Copenhagen knows that they either sell him now this summer or they won't get anything from the player, who joined their youth academy in 2020 and broke to the first team in 2022. Since then, he'll play 84 games, scoring 15 goals and providing one assist. Bargi potential incorporation is seen by Deco and Barcelona offices as a huge market opportunity due to his price. The potential operation could cost around 3 million, though his evaluation is close to 7.5 million. This is a massive projection for him. This right winger has been in Barca's agenda for several seasons. Just at 19, top European clubs have followed him for years. Mallorca and Porto has also approached him recently, but the player always dreamed of playing for Barcelona, a club that he supports, which has made conversations with him very swift. However, there is a note of caution. The under 21 Swedish international had barely participated last season. He started the campaign with an ACL rupture suffered at the end of the previous season. And when he returned, he played 6 matches in March, but then missed the final stretch of the season due to another injury. Barcelona has his incorporation very advanced and will be under Hansi Flick's order during the preseason. It is yet to be decided, however, whether he stays with the squad or it is loaned out. That will only depend on the final composition of our locker room. Speaking of our locker room, Barca is once again making big moves in the market, but the focus isn't so much in quantity like we needed before. We needed to do it because we were trying to build a whole new squad. Instead, it's all about quality, identifying positions that we need best, and seizing opportunities that simply cannot be missed. And these are precisely what happened with Joan Garcia and Nico Williams. If Nico Williams' arrival is confirmed, our club will have already paid 90 million before the transfer window is officially opens on July 1st. But the club has been quick, moving fast and getting ahead of potential competitors with these two signings that were impossible to negotiate for, meaning the only path was to pay the release clause. This happened already with Joan Garcia, and this will be the same case with Nico Williams. We're talking about a goalkeeper for years to come and a young winger with a special feeling and connection with our own star player Lamine Yamal. We paid 25 million for the Espanyol goalkeeper, and while athletic clubs Winger Nico Williams will be 65 million. If the payments go through as planned, our total of signings will be 90 million, significantly exceeding the spending of the last 2 seasons. And even before any potential signings, more signings coming up, has a fullback or a center back that we might be in the run for. To put this in context, the 2024-2025 season only saw two major signings, one of Dani Olmo and Pau Victor. Dani Olmo was undoubtedly the star signing at 55 million for RB Leipzig, and Pau Victor only cost 2.7 millions. Both signings face inscription difficulties due to the fair play economic challenge, but they were signaled by a shift. But they signal a shift on the Deco's acquisition, because there's now like he wanted to focus on what they truly needed rather than just getting players. Almost return was highly anticipated, which especially after missing out on Nico Williams back then and Pau Victor's men, they provided an occasional rest for Robert Lewandowski, though it was Ferran Torres who excelled on that role last season. In total, this 57 million was invested last season, with more slightly a little bit more coming from other significant sales of Vitor Roque to Palmeiras of 25.5 million after a loan to Betis. Ironically, Vitor Roque himself was the major signing of the season before, aiming at finding a future central striker to succeed the older player like Robert Lewandowski. Which, by the way, I think Julian Alvarez, which has been rumored to go ahead and join Barcelona after Robert Lewandowski leaves next season. I think Robert Lewandowski is going to go to a Saudi team. The total spending of the 2023-2024 season was 33 million, vastly surpassing the sales income, especially of Ousmane Dembélé going to Paris Saint-Germain and Antoine Griezmann to Atletico. This is a stark contrast from the year before, when they spent 159 million just on 3 players, delivering Rafinha, Koundé, and Robert Lewandowski. That figure is to round out by 6 more millions on the purchase of Pablo Torre, who, despite his immense talent, hasn't quite settled. And it's definitely noteworthy that the team is building a contender here. They're building a base. But with additions, we need to have some departures. Finally, let's touch on the Ansu Fati situation again. When weeks keep passing, days keep passing, and his future remains the same. While his entourage insists that the operation is in final stages, there are doubts brewing in Monaco. Their coach has reported that to the sporting director that he wants a solution in the incoming days. Monaco's reinforcement plan is not moving at a desired pace. Despite them competing in the UEFA Champions League, they want key players. They already made the signing of Paul Pogba and are waiting on Ansu Fati. Monaco insists that the economic agreement with Ansu in Barcelona is still pending numerous variables, with the operation moving through different scenarios, from loans to transfers with a buyback option to like a transfer just off rip. I don't know. Ansu Fati's also issue is his high salary, which is a point of contention here. Barca believes that Monaco can assume most of it, and Ansu should also lower his salary expectations and demand. But Monaco's offer reportedly doesn't even reach the 50% of Ansu's salary. Again, his entourage maintains saying that this operation is still on course, and we're going to have some clarification in the next few weeks. I don't know. We'll see. We definitely need players to start leaving if you want to sign them for the right time, and we don't have any hiccups with the fair play situation. Culés, it is definitely an amazing season that we're going through, from the imminent deals of Nico Williams and Rooney Bargi to the crucial re-signing of Frankie de Jong, to the present challenges with Ansu Fati. Our club is definitely making one of the best transfer markets in years. What do you think about this aggressive move? Are you excited about the potential incomings? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to stay on top of all breaking news of FC Barcelona, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single thing. If you want to reach out to me, hit me up on Instagram under my childhood nickname, Orrutio. Until next time, and Visca Barça.